What's up, guys? Toby, 50 Baits. Today we're going to be shooting the Hog Salad 3.8-inch Gilley. I know a lot of times I've been shooting a lot of baits from Angling AI, but this is another one. I'm usually weird about who I get my molds from, but that has been the best purchase I believe I have ever made. If you look at the mold, first of all, it's just quality, number one. Number two, baits shoot perfect. I haven't had any issues. Third, the little things like the engravings on here. Like a lot of my molds, I have to put labels on or whatever. It's just another little thing you get from them. This is the first mold I had purchased from them. It will not be my last because the service was great and the quality of the product is amazing. So, like I said, I love that it says belly back. That way I can put the mold right there. I don't have to worry. I know where my colors should be. And I'm sorry, I try to have colors sort of ready. And today we're just shooting something for me and my buddy that we're going to be fishing. And it's two colors that have been great for me. Green pumpkin brown on the top and my Junebug on the bottom. I also shoot this bait two different ways. I'll have to show you once the bait's made, but you can laminate this thing top bottom if you're fishing it one certain way, and you can, if I'm putting it on a drop shot and I'm nose hooking and fishing it flat, you can also just turn your blending block around and have it top and bottom, which to me, I fish a lot more that way. Buddies of mine fish this bait differently, but that's the way I like to fish it. And with it being so hot in summertime, I want to get a little bit bigger bait down on a drop shot, a little bit thicker bait, and this bait is it for me. So again, we're going to shoot my Junebug, close to original Junebug, but I add one little thing to it, just something I like to do. I like MF Grape mixed in with my Junebug. Just makes a beautiful color for me. Let's give this one about 10 more seconds just to get it up with the other. Like we said before, we want it to be about the same. We'll be using our bass tackle dual injector. Stuck for a minute. There we go. It's lubed up pretty good. We're going to give it a little oil just to make sure, because I want a good smooth push. Again, Hog Salad 3.8-inch Gilley. We're going to shoot it in a dual color laminate. And I probably won't do both ways just because it'll make the video too long. And I know guys don't like watching 30-40 minute videos. You'll just skip right through. So we're going to shoot it this way and I'll just explain the other way. Green pumpkin brown on top, Junebug on the bottom, man. Just great colors for me. They're produced. I love this in a creature bait, worm, but mainly this color is just great for me. It doesn't really matter what. Flipping baits, creature baits, has been a great color for me. And I love that I can just flip it over, especially in like a brush hog, and flip it over and fish whichever color I think is going to be better on top. But it really doesn't matter to me. Either side has produced fish. Both sides are a fish catching color for me, so that's why I like to port. Do it in a lot of different baits, but I wanted to go over the Hog Salad bait because a lot of guys are finding a lot of success with it. Fishing it different ways that I haven't even thought of neither. Fishing it like a fluke. Just, you know, with fishing, your imagination is everything to some guys, and man, when I'm getting my butt whooped by people that get baits from me, but they're fishing them a different way, you learn. So, of course, with the dual injector, we'll have our blending block. And of course, on the Hog Salad molds, it's already labeled for us. So, we don't have to make sure it's sitting a certain way. I want my back to be the green pumpkin and I want the belly to be the Junebug. So they make that easy for me. So we're going to draw up some plastic and get to shooting. And with this being labeled for me, I can go straight in. I'm not worried about where it's going. Got my handle sideways. That's my fault. Got my plastics to around 315. When you're shooting laminates, you really want them as cold as possible, but still be injectable, because to me, they laminate better. The hotter they are, the colors have more of a chance of blending together. And again, there's our colors. My Junebug and of course green pumpkin brown. Love these colors together or by themselves, but today we're shooting them in a laminate in an awesome bait. So let's take a look at our little blending block here and see if it'll show the colors a little better for you. And it never comes out the way I want it to, but not too bad. This is the inside of the blending block. As you can see, you're going to shoot each color in. Boop. Green pumpkin and Junebug. Shoots them in, brings them out together. You give it a good even push with your dual injector because your bar is on there, and you wind up with a great laminate. So we're going to give these just a minute to set up, and we'll unveil for you the 3.8-inch Gilley by Hog Salad. Again, great bait. I personally have been drop shotting it. I haven't had the mold too long, but anyway, it's been productive for me and for others. And I love when others are catching fish on my baits. Love it. I don't like it when they're fishing against me in a tournament, but I like it. So, kudos to them and whoever else is out fishing me with my baits. But we like it. So again, 3.8-inch Gilley by Hog Salad. Sorry about the glare. As you can see, also made in the USA. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. We're going to pop her open here. And we're going to see, what we got. And as I figured, we have got four, one on one, two on one side, two on the other, but we have four beautiful Gilley baits. Love this bait. Love the mold, man. Some molds you have problems, or not problems with. Each mold is different. So some like to shoot better warm, some cold. This one here, I have yet to really find a way to mess it up. But that is one of my fish catching colors that I love to throw in many style baits. Doesn't really matter. Creature baits, bush hogs, worms. I pour this color a lot. Probably shouldn't tell many people, but anyway, this is my color. My color for where I fish. Love it. And what I was talking about earlier, what I love about this bait as well, you see how it's laminated top, bottom here. If I wanted to, all I got to do is turn that blending block to run even, opposite of how I had it to start with. And I can laminate it this side green pumpkin and this side my Junebug. And that way, if I'm fishing it this way, like on a drop shot, I have my laminate the way I want it there. Now if I'm nose hooking it, you can still drop shot it this way and nose hook it here and still fish it this way. But I have been fishing it this way. A lot of folks are fishing it this way One guy fishes it like a fluke, said he's been killing it. Look at the sweat, man. It is so hot in South Carolina right now, especially in here. Whew. But been a great bait. Not only a great bait, but a great mold. So if you have seen Hog Salad Baits, man, and you may be like me, some places you sort of worry about. Not saying any names, I have bought some molds from companies that I wasn't real familiar with. And really only one have I been disappointed in. The rest of them have all been great. But this mold here has been great. I could sit here and shoot this thing 10 times and get a great constant bait each time. Now, it seems to be machined super well. Great venting. The venting, I'm talking, you can see the little lines going around the bait here. That is venting to let the air escape. If you have some bubbles or whatever, the venting helps get that all out and just helps make a better bait. And as you can see, it's the second time I've shot it, so it's not hot, it's warm. But all 4 baits are perfect. I don't have any imperfections, and usually baits that have ridges or ripples like this, whatever you want to call them, usually they're really hard to get to feel. I have 0 problems out of this bait or this mold. So just a little heads up, if you've seen it, if you're worried about ordering from certain folks that you've never dealt with, man, I'm so glad I ordered this mold. They've got another one I want. So as soon as my legs healed up and I get back to work, there's another mold they have that I want. And so as soon as I get that money flowing back in, that's what I'll be doing. Take our little sprue off here, just a little pull. Boom. And that is the actual bait. I love it. Love the action. Love all this. Just gonna move. It moves water well, and you can also fish it slow, like I've talked about on a drop shot. Like I said, there's people fishing them like flukes. There's a guy rigging them this way with the hook coming out the side, and he's just sort of dead sticking it for a while. He'll pull it, dead stick it. And he has told me that he is just whacking them. This bait right here, especially during the herring spawn or the shad spawn, great bait. But overall, this color here for me has been great. I love it a lot. And to just recap real quick, we shot my Junebug. My Junebug is just basically a purple and a grape by MF, and of course my green pumpkin brown. 2 of my fish catching colors. I love them. I love this bait. I love this color in many style of baits. So that's what we did. That's what we shot. Again, Hog Salad Bait Mold, dual injector by Bass Tackle. Today we actually used some bait plastics. I mixed up some a little bit different, a little bit softer than what I normally do. And this bait I like it a little softer. We used the 242, and I actually bait plastics 242, and I put some softener. I'm having problems getting up and down, so some softener that comes from bait plastics as well, and I softened them up. So it's probably doing like a 212 or a little less. In between, they're soft and medium, I would guess. But I like that type in this bait. So that's what we used. I appreciate you watching. Hope it was quick enough. Hope I didn't waste a lot of time, so you didn't have to click through all the bull crap, try to have the plastic ready. And again, that is the baits that I love, the throws. Hard to see it, but my Junebug's a little translucent, and I love it that way. Does great. So again, don't be afraid, man. Check, if you haven't checked them out, Hog Salad makes a great mold as well. I've talked about some of the companies: Bass Tackle, Angling AI, Hog Salad. I can't remember where I got these from, but these are Bait Junkie. My favorite worm, baitjunkie.com. I don't know if they're still in business or who sells that now, but Fat Guys Fishing, Bass Tackle, I think I said, those are where I get majority of my molds. And after the craftsmanship of the Hog Salad mold, definitely doing more business with them. appreciate you guys making a quality product, and I appreciate you guys for watching. If you don't mind, give me a like and subscribe, and we'll give more content, man. Hopefully I can help you out in some kind of way. If not, just help a brother out and subscribe while you're here. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Let's go catch some fish.